Hey guys, Nathan Middle Down Under here. Time for an update. Been about 3 weeks since I did one last, and I thought I'd jump on and show my face. Couple of CDs and a handful of vinyl. I'm not going to dilly-dally, I'm going to get straight on with it today. Got lots to do, so yeah. Start off with the CDs first, as I always do. First one is a band out of where they're from, Germany, Bavaria in Germany. They are a symphonic metal band, female fronted. The name of the band is Visionatica. Sorry about the glare. This album is a brand new album this year. The album is called Harrowing Insight. Now, this is the first album I've owned from the band. I'm not sure how many they've put out. I've heard some of their previous music from other albums and really enjoyed it. And I came across this CD, so I had to pick it up. Came out on El Porta Records. As I said, 2025 release. Really good stuff. Been playing this in the car. Listened to it maybe a good 3 or 4 times, and yeah, really digging this symphonic metal. Certainly not inventing the wheel or reinventing the wheel, but yeah, really talented band. Inside we have lyrics, as you always do in the books. Really cool horror style photograph there, and there is a photograph of the band there. Yep, so really enjoyed this album. I can't see it making my top end of year list, but yeah, still a fantastic album, and very happy I picked it up. And yeah, really sorry about the glare again. I really like that album. Really good stuff. I'm not sure if it's AI or what it is. I know a lot of people complain about AI covers. I really couldn't give a shit. As long as it looks good, I don't care. So yeah, really good stuff. Visionatica and Harrowing Insight from this year. Next one is a small band from Luxembourg who I discovered from a song we got recommended on YouTube. And yeah, I went looking for the album, contacted the band, which had it on their website, of course. The band is called Fallen Lies and Broken. It's really good, modern rock, modern hard rock, and really good stuff. Female fronted band again. I think this must have been self-released because there's nothing else on the back there, but yeah, really enjoy this album. I listened to it once so far, so I can't go into too much detail on it, but as I said, they're from Luxembourg. Really good stuff. Also came with a few stickers there of the band, and on the back of this one it says thank you for your support. Really love these little things they add in. Also came with a they're called alternative rock band, which I can see that in a way, but yeah, we've got this little thing here, and then we've got a little, I guess that is a download code there, so if anybody wants to try and get that to work, go for it. But I said I listened to the album once, but yeah, I really enjoyed it the first time I heard it. Here's a photograph of the band there, and the band actually signed it for me, which was bloody awesome. As you guys know, I love my signed merch. Yeah, really good stuff out of Luxembourg. Once again, not reinventing the wheel, but yeah, really good, entertaining band that really piqued my interest, and yeah, picked up the album Broken. And the last CD is a band out of Israel. This is their 3rd album. I don't have their debut, I have their 2nd album on vinyl. This one hasn't come out on vinyl as of yet anyway, but I had to pick it up. The last album from Stardust and Souls. Now they are a progressive rock metal band with anthemic choruses. They have choirs in their choruses on some songs, and it's really beautiful. On Frontiers Records, I'm pretty sure this is their debut on Frontiers. There's the band there. The main man behind the band is this guy here, the bass player, and the bass is very, very prevalent and very progressive in their music. And I'm pretty sure after the album was released, he actually left the band. I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's where I read. This is brand new 2025 release on Frontiers, as I said. But yeah, really, really good progressive metal. I'm not a big fan of progressive metal, but these guys do it so well. They do a few covers here in there as well on YouTube, and they're absolutely amazing. The twist they put on them. They actually did a Disney one. Was a whole lot of Disney songs all incorporated in one song, and it was really, really well put together, and they made a video clip of that. It's really awesome, and it's on YouTube. So yeah, there's the lead vocalist, really, really great voice, and as I said, this was the main man behind the band. As you see, he plays the bass, and yeah, very, very prevalent in their music, but fantastic stuff. If you like your progressive rock, progressive metal, there's symphonic elements in there as well, especially with the choirs. Yeah, give them a go. Skardust, not Stardust, it is Skardust, and the album is Souls. Really good stuff. So that is the 3 CDs. Next one, I was so excited to finally get this one in the mail. I'll just take a few bits and pieces out before I show the album art. Band out of the UK. I think this might be their 3rd or 4th album. The first one I've actually picked up because they're very, very expensive shipping wise to get here in New Zealand. But yep, the band is Fury, Interceptor. Kevin, Metal War God, is a huge fan of the band. So is Bev over at Clarkavision. I know Bev picked up a copy. I don't think Kevin has yet. As I said, the shipping is very, very expensive, especially probably with the tariffs they've got on in America at the moment. But yeah, band out of the UK, as I said, this is this modern rock, modern hard rock, and it is absolutely superb. Love this band to pieces. The reason I haven't picked up their other albums is because they're just so expensive to get over here. On the hype sticker, it says an electrifying blend of British hard rock and heavy metal for fans of Metallica, Ozzy, and the Rolling Stones, which I can sort of see that. Not so much Metallica, but yeah, that's what they put. It came on a purple wax, which really goes with the album art there. As I said, the album's called Interceptor. They have a lot of spacey style artwork with their albums, and then we have just a standard lyric sheet, and the writing is fairly big, so I can actually read it with my eyes that are starting to go blind. But yep, great stuff out of the UK, but also came with a signed picture of the entire band there. Great band. And also a few years back I actually met the bass player Becky B when she was in the band Hands Off Gretel, and really nice woman, and yeah, I got this signed by her, and the photo was by Michael Bramley, 29th of November 2017 in Bristol, England. So it was probably about 2018 I met her. But she is, as well as being in Fury, and she was in the band Hands Off Gretel, which I don't think exists anymore. She was also playing bass now for Merciful Fate. But yeah, fantastic bass player and a fantastic modern hard rock band, hallowing back in some way to new wave of traditional heavy metal. But yeah, very, very happy to have that one. Put that there. Next one, I received this from a good friend here on YouTube, Steve, from Rock and Metal Invasion. He bought an album of Discogs. He thought it was a different one, but when it turned out to be one he already had, and he thought rather than sending it back, he'd offer it up to somebody here on YouTube. And I never heard of the band, and I gave them a quick listen, and thought, yeah, it sounds really good. So yeah, I messaged him, and he sent it to me. I just had to pay for the shipping, which wasn't too much. He is from New Zealand. So yeah, that album is, well, the band is called The Creek and Storm the Gate. Know absolutely nothing about this band. I actually haven't had a listen to it yet, apart from the one or two songs I sampled. But this is more your hard rock with a little bit of alternative edge, if I remember correctly. I'll pull it out. But yeah, very happy that he sent to me for shipping only. So yeah, but here's a picture of the band there. The album came out in 1989 on Music for Nations. But yeah, really good stuff. If you like your hard rock, hair metal, straightforward heavy metal, check out The Creek. From what I remember, I really enjoyed the couple of tracks I heard, and yeah, very happy that he sent this to me. And you have the lyrics on there. It's just on your standard black wax, and there's your Patrick Swayze label there. But yeah, so happy to have discovered this band, thanks to Steve. I'll leave a link to Steve's YouTube channel down below if I remember. Really great guy, big fan of 80s and early 90s hair metal and the modern stuff as well. And he has got an amazing OG collection of some really hard to find hard rock and hair metal from back in the day. So if I remember, I will leave a link and go and check him out. He definitely has more subscribers than I do, and not sure if he's been doing it as long as I have, but yeah, well worth a watch if you like that kind of genre of rock and metal. Next two, I got both at the same time. Go with this one first. We have a bit of XYZ and Hungry, my favourite album from the band. So a lot of people like the first album, but I absolutely love this album. Such catchy hard rock, glam metal. Here's a picture of band there. Now these two I'm showing are bootlegs, but it's the only way I could get them at a decent price. And this one came out on a red wax, so you can sort of see it's quite blurry, but it's not what I buy it for. I buy it for the music, and it doesn't even have dates or anything on here. I'm pretty sure this one came out in 91, maybe 91, 92. But yeah, very happy to have it. Even though it is a bootleg, you can pay mega bucks for this album, especially shipping to New Zealand too. So I've kept an eye on it over the years on Discogs and stuff, but yeah, just out of my price range, I'm willing to fork out. So yeah, I grabbed this bootleg from Australia. Yep, Hungry by XYZ. And the other one I picked up, an album I never heard back in the day. I didn't even know this album existed. I loved their debut album, but yeah, didn't know they'd put this one out. And this is South Gang, their second album, Group Therapy. And this is a double vinyl. As I said, this is bootleg as well, but it is what it is. There's a photo of the band there. Another black and white one. And this one came out on a red. I think the other one came out in a different colour, to be honest. I know. There's that one there. And just to show this is definitely a bootleg, it didn't come with any music on the foresight. It came with this, and it's sort of just like a glued on picture there. but it is what it is, something different. This album came out in, once again, I'm not sure, maybe 93, 92, 90, between 92 and 94, I would think. There's the back there, no inner in there, but yeah, just very, very happy to have them. I could have picked up originals on CD fairly cheaply, but I wanted them on vinyl, and yeah, although the bootlegs, they sound really crisp, really clear, and yeah, no crackles or pops. So yeah, that's what it's all about for me, and yeah, very happy to have the South Gang and the XYZ. Next one is a band out of, where are they from? Pretty sure they are out of Germany also. Pretty sure. But that band is Autumn Bride. Now they are a symphonic female-fronted metal band. The album is called Bedtime Stories. I think this album came out last year, if I remember correctly. It might have even been 2023. Let me see. 2024. And I'm not sure what the label is, but I picked this up directly from the band. It did come with a little bit of a horrible split there in the top, but it is what it is. Inside is the band there, and they signed it to me, which was awesome when they go the extra mile. I actually asked them if they would be able to sign it, and they did, which was cool of them. Also came with a little photograph there. Also came with a Autumn Bride sticker, and it came with a quite a large guitar pick of the album art. So yeah, nice to throw those in free of charge. And this one came out on a sort of like a marbled a vinyl. Has a little bit, tiny little bit of a warp in it, but it's not bad enough to affect anything, and I don't think it would damage anything on my turntable. So yeah, just giving this one one spin so far, I think. But yeah, good symphonic metal out of Germany. I'm pretty sure Bavaria in Germany. That one, still got a handful left. Let's get these back in there so I don't lose them. What we're playing in the background is a band by the name of Abandon All, Far Away. Now, pretty sure I received this in a VCLT. Sorry to whoever sent it to me, I cannot remember. This came on an Inverse Records in 2023. Not sure where the band are from, but yeah, hadn't pulled it out in a while and thought I'd play it for this video. So, really good stuff. I always forget to show what I'm listening to. I'll do a big one next. The brand new Halloween, Giants and Monsters. Not a huge fan of the album art, but I love the blue. Baby blue is my favourite colour. Hence why I picked up the baby blue Varkin shirt. I love that. Yeah, it's my favourite colour. Yeah, Giants and Monsters. Now, I never picked up Halloween's last album. I can't even remember what it was called because it just didn't really jump out and do anything for me. But this one definitely does. Especially side B and C. I really enjoy that. I really enjoy A as well, but yeah, side B and C. The one, really do it for me. And this came out on Raining Phoenix Music. Some amazing stuff coming out on that label. Double vinyl set, if I remember correctly. Yes, came out on, once again, baby blue there. I like my blue a little bit darker than that baby blue, but yeah, really amazing album. A lot of people don't like the song "This Is Tokyo," one of these songs that was released, but I really dig that song. Pull it out. It's a gatefold sleeve. All the band members here. Saw Helloween live for the first time back in 2023, and yep, phenomenal show they put on. And it comes with quite a chunky booklet with some really cool photographs and artwork. Actually having a proper look through this myself, and then of course you have all of the lyrics and band photographs. But yeah, very happy. I decided to pick this up. Loved Helloween since the 80s. My favourite album from Helloween, although most people prefer Walls of Jericho or the Keepers albums, mine is Pink Bubbles Go Ape. I don't care what anybody says, I love that album. It was my introduction to the band, and although it's a completely different style, I really love that album. Not so much the album art, can't really figure out what's going on in that, but yeah, I love that album. But this is really good stuff. Giants and Monsters 2025 on RPM. How many more I got left? Got 3 left. This is by far the heaviest album on my list, on my pickups. That is the brand new album from the one and only Cancer. First album we ever picked up from them. Inverted World, extreme metal out of the UK. Quite melodic in places. Thrashy melodic death metal, and it says on the cover, Cancer, Inverted World, the new studio album from the long-standing death metal masters of brutality. And this came out on Peaceful Records. Found this locally here in New Zealand and thought I'm gonna give that a go, and yeah, really enjoyed it. I've given it a couple of spins so far, and yeah, there's the band there, been around since 1988 if I remember correctly, but yeah. And there's a photograph of the band on the back. I couldn't tell you which was my favourite song, because I like them all equally, and I actually don't. Generally on the album I do have a favourite 1 or 2 songs, but on this album here I really enjoy the whole thing as a whole. So yeah, very happy to have my first Cancer album. 2 left. A band out of France, and all their music is sung in French. I'm pretty sure on their first album they had some English songs, but I believe this is all in French. The band is called Animalize and a Verminiature. I didn't pronounce that. The tongue-in-cheek bundle of energy is finally back, my sight, with their second full-length, powerful heavy metal. This time all songs are sung in French, it says there. But even that's in French, really good stuff. Straightforward, heavy metal, really well done. I know they got an EP that I had listened to. I'm sure it's an EP, and that was fantastic. So yeah, had to pick this one up. Brand new 2025 release. What did it come out on? Charagnard Records. Never heard of that label before, but as you can see, everything is sung in French. But yeah, don't let that put you off. It was really good stuff. I think this came out on black wax if I remember correctly. Yep, standard black wax. Cool album art there, love the colours. And here we have lyrics, very hard to read because of the background. And then we have sort of like a photo collage of the band, but very talented young guys out of France. What's that? Got a download code if anybody wants to pause that and grab that, but basically first in, first served. Also came with a card. Obviously, I'm not sure if it was somebody in the band or a good friend of them. Died on the 4th of November 2024. They weren't very old. They were born on the 5th of November 1996. So yeah, there's a little, what do you call it? Memoriam card for whoever that is. Came with a sticker, which is quite strange and a little bit morbid there. Guy hanging, but he has his thumb up, so yeah, not sure on that one. But also came with a poster of the album art. It would have been awesome if that had come signed. I would have hung that up, but yeah, really enjoy this band here. Animalize Verminata. I butchered that, yeah, sorry about that. And finally, another band out of Germany. Bit of a theme going on in this video. Well, European anyway. A brand new album from the one and only Viking lads themselves, War Kings. Now, Armageddon. Now, I absolutely love this album. Not my favourite from the band. That would be their second album. But I think this is their fifth album, I believe. But yeah, absolutely phenomenal. This one, really anthemic songs, catchy as hell. Saw the band live this year for the second time. Saw them back in 2023 and saw them again this year. They put on an amazing show. If you like your Viking inspired metal, definitely check out War Kings, just on your black wax on Napalm Records 2025. And there's the band. Yeah, I believe they are some members are from Austria as well. I think the lead singers might even be from Austria. I won't pull the lyrics out, line notes, because it's quite hard to get in and out. So, but yeah, love the album art, War Kings. This will definitely be on my end of year list. If it doesn't, God, there's got to be some pretty good albums that come out in the next few months. But yeah, War Kings, Armageddon, fantastic album. Many spins this has had since I've owned it, and yeah, absolutely loving it. So yeah, there's a good update there. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Saturday morning, late Saturday morning here while I'm recording this video. A lot of sunshine outside, which is awesome for a change. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that, guys, and I'll see you guys again very soon. Bye for now.